going on, Babel Nation? It's I'm Babel. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. You get notified as soon as the video is uploaded. Check out the Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBabel. Check out the I'm Babel merch at babelnation.com. Also, free $25 in CRO. That's the cryptocurrency on crypto.com. Use the promo link on that. You get free $25 when you invest. Staking, any type of investment on there, or a good investment is using their debit card staking with the CRO. Big benefits by doing it, but it's not financial advice. But hey, take advantage of free $25. Let's get talking about this. This is pretty interesting. This is from November 16th. Title is Russia blows up old satellite. NASA boss outraged as ISS crew shelters from debris. It says, in a test of a missile technology, Russia destroyed one of its old space satellites, littering Earth's orbit with fragments and forcing astronauts on the International Space Station to temporarily take shelter. The cloud of debris was generated when Cosmos 1408, a 2,000 kilogram defunct signals intelligence satellite launched in 1982, was blown up by Russia anti-satellite missile. The U.S. Department of State condemned the experiment for endangering human space flight activities. And just right before this, they just launched some astronauts up to the International Space Station, which is pretty wild that they would think of doing something like this. Earlier today, the Russian Federation recklessly conducted a destructive satellite test of direct-ascent anti-satellite missile against one of its own satellites. Department spokesperson Ned Price said in a press briefing on Monday, the test has so far generated over 1,500 pieces of trackable orbit debris and hundreds and thousands of pieces of smaller orbit debris that now threaten the interest of all nations. The dog is rolling around in the bag. In addition, this will significantly increase the risk to astronauts and cosmonauts on an international space station, as well as 2 other human space flight activities. Russia dangerous and irresponsible behavior jeopardizes the long-term sustainability of the outer space and clearly demonstrates that Russia claims of opposing the weaponization of space are distinguished and hypercritical. The United States will work with our allies and partners to respond to Russia's irresponsible act. The 7 astronauts on board the International Space Station were directed to close all hatches to external modules and climb into Soyuz MS-19 and Crew Dragon capsule for safety. They remained there for about 2 hours and will periodically close off and isolate sections of the ISS as debris cloud crosses the station path every 90 minutes. That's pretty crazy. Every 90 minutes you got to be doing this, thinking something's going to happen, or so according to NASA. I'm outraged by the irresponsible and destabilization action, fumed the NASA administrator. With its long and storied history in human spaceflight, it is unthinkable that Russia would endanger not only the American and international partner astronauts on the ISS, but also their own cosmonauts. Their actions are reckless and dangerous, threaten as well the Chinese space station and taconauts on board. Only last week the ISS performed an orbital burn to avoid any chance of smashing into passing remains of the Chinese satellite that was blown up by Beijing. The cloud of shrapnel that was once called 1408 will disperse and continue to occupy low orbit where all risks of crashing into other objects, some 1,500 pieces will probably remain in the region for decades. Small flecks of debris traveled at orbital speeds can cause huge amounts of damage, potentially setting off a chain reaction where collisions create more amount of junk that could go to smash into more objects, and so on. The nightmare scenario, known as the Kessler syndrome, would have a low orbit, a hostile environment. As debris level increases, it'll be difficult to launch further spacecraft without weighty armor, and all existing satellites and space stations would be in danger of getting pelted by junk. That's pretty wild too, is you got like the future of a lot of satellites could be completely destroyed by reckless behavior. The debris created by Russia's DASAT will continue to pose a threat to activities in outer space for years to come, putting satellites and space missions at risk, as well as forcing more collision avoidance maneuvers, USS Space Command said in a statement referring to the direct-ascent anti-satellite missile. Space activities underpin our way of life, and this kind of behavior is simply irresponsible. Roscosmos, which can wait to put its own space station orbit and be done with the International Science Lab, was immediately available for comment. And it's pretty crazy. Nobody wants to be a joined nation of space travel. They all want to have their own space stations up there, and it's I forgot what the date is. The International Space Station, in the not too distant future, will be decommissioned. Anyways, comment if you've seen this. I saw this and I was like unbelievable seeing this happening. Figure to share it. If you're new to the channel, like I said, hit the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. Check out the Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. I Am Beowulf merch at BeowulfNation.com. Also, check out the promo link for the free $25 in crypto.com. All those are in the link in the description of the video. Be driven to win. Remember, every day is Earth Day. Stay muddy and keep strong.